Alright class, today we're going to start on a new topic, and it's Holland's vocational theory. So according to Holland, there are 6 personality types that you might fit in. Those are realistic, investigative, artistic, social, enterprising, and conventional. Now each of these have to do with different stuffs. For example, data, people, relationship, anything. So I assume that you guys did your readings and did your research. So how about you guys tell me what your preferred personality would be? Yeah.
I think I would be enterprising. You know, I'm great with people, I love meeting people, leading people, and I'm great at public speaking, as you guys can see. So I think I'd be enterprising, and I think I'd do well in a job with managing others.
Okay, what about you?
Well, I'm the social type. I like to work with people, teach, heal, cure, anything. In fact, I'll teach right now. Anything to help you. So, any questions on Holland's vocational theory? Yes, you.
Can we have our teacher back?
Absolutely. Anything you want, you get. If that helps you, you get it.
So let's pair up actually. So what do you guys see in each other? Maybe a few examples, that'd be great.
Well,
She's an introvert.
she values to solve problems the best way that she can, and she does whatever she can to engage others, encourage them, and really solve a problem.
Radhika over here is very caring, as we can see. She likes to solve everyone's problems and look at everything in a social context.
Alright, that's great. All of these have to do with your personalities that might affect you in the future. So maybe according to, I don't know, your daily life experience, or maybe your post-work experience, your past work. And how about you guys tell me, like, give me an example of how it has helped you and shaped you into?
Well, in my current job, I hate when I have to work in the kitchen or when I have to clean up. I want to be with the customer. I want to help them. I want to serve them, greet them, learn a little bit about themselves. I like being with people.
As I mentioned before, I'm very persuasive and great with people. So I worked at a retail job previously, selling shoes and clothes to other people, and I was very successful in it.
Alright, so you work in sales.
Yep.
How about you try and sell me this pen then?
This pen? Okay. Let me begin by asking you to write my name on the board.
Well, I have no pen right now.
Well, there's one right here, $5 and it's yours.
Impressive. Can we get a clap for that? That's amazing, by the way. I guess that concludes today. I think you guys did a really good job on your research, and I think we've got a good grasp of it. So I guess I'll see you tomorrow then.
Good job, teacher. We're proud of you. Oh my gosh, are you okay? Here, do you need some help?
Mr. Conventional and Mr. Artistic, could you please walk in?
Hello.
Hi, you must be Mr. Conventional. Have a seat, please. Can I grab your CV from you, David? Okay, Mr. Conventional. It says over here that you enjoy working indoors.
I'm actually pretty good at planning and organizing, therefore it's actually one of my main strengths. Oh, sorry, Mike. Artistic one.
You must be Mr. Artistic.
Yes, hello, hi.
Welcome. Can I grab your CV, please?
Sure.
These are just 2 words.
What are those 2 words?
You're hired. Oh, wait.
Thank you.
No, you're not. You're not.
Okay, sorry.
Those are the words that you wrote. Okay. So let's talk. What occupation are you both applying for?
I'm very good at paying attention to details and looking at records and dealing with numbers. So anything to do with finance, I'll be really good at it.
How about you?
I'm very creative, so I was hoping for something in the design, performing, or like musical kind of thing. Just to give you an example of what I can do. I noticed that your company was called Company, and I have drawn up a logo for you that free this time, but you know, you guys can pay me to do that. I do it really well.
I hope you realize that's an invasion of privacy. You're not supposed to be in here when there's no one in here.
Oh, well, consider yourself privately invaded.
Artistic indeed. Let's move on from that. What are your values? What do you look for in a work type and other people?
For me, I value the idea of working independently, because basically I'm really good with it and I'll get things done.
How about you?
Well, like myself, I value creativity and I value expression, innovation, you know, just kind of come up with something new, see how different things work.
I can definitely see that in both of you. Okay, how about you give me some examples of what makes you artistic and what makes you conventional?
In my past work experience, I used to be a receptionist, so therefore I deal with customers every day, customers in, customers out, and pretty much anything unexpected or expected. Therefore, I'm really good at managing, and I would actually do anything to make my customers happy.
Okay, how about you?
Well, I express myself creatively through my band. I have a couple of bands and we gig sometimes, do some artwork, whip out the paintbrushes, that kind of thing. You know, I'm very open to new experiences. If you have a menu and it's frog on the menu, why not try frog, you know? It's new, I haven't tried frog.
Why not?
Let's try frog. Let's try frog?
Yeah, sure.
Let's try frog.
Let's do it.
Okay, great. I see both of you are getting along great. So, I'll move on to my final question then. How do others see you?
Well, sometimes, well, obviously creative, but sometimes people can see me as disorderly. I personally would not think so. On time, sorry, just not this time. But, you know, I'm usually on time, always on time, but can be a little bit disorderly. Yeah, that's all I can say about that.
Okay.
Could be up to two. For me, some people actually think that I'm just an older version of artistic over here.
Oh.
Why not, right?
There you go.
Great, great. I see you guys have become friends already. I see this chemistry blooming. So with your creativity and use of words and your ability to follow the rules and stay on time and be structured, I think you guys would be a great asset to the company.
Oh,
Or
great.
company.
Thank you very much.
You're hired.
Well, there you go. Oh,
Okay.
Will
sorry.
you take my hand then? Oh, I'll take you.
Okay.
Okay. See you on Monday.
See you on Monday.
The challenges associated with graduates transitioning into the workforce are a change in culture, as 79% of employees had little awareness of workplace culture, which negatively affected the socialization process. A life of a university student varies daily with different tasks every day. This is not often seen in a monotonous life of an employee in an organization. A university student is also guided and has constant feedback with any task that they do. However, this cannot be said for someone in the workplace who, without asking themselves, will not receive any help. We also see much feedback in universities. A lack of feedback in organizations may leave new employees lost and unsupported. 57% of employees believe that they would benefit more from feedback in their job. Another challenge is in inflated expectations, which are caused by exaggerated recruitment videos from firms that make students believe that their job will be less of a job and more of a holiday, as well as media representations of jobs, which make students believe that these jobs are super exciting, high paying, with lots of autonomy, when in reality it's quite the opposite. This is the result of lack of internship and work experience has led to students lacking basic oral and written skills that are required in things such as meetings, team projects, etc.
To help ease the transition between the university and the workplace, it would be beneficial for students to enter into a mentor-mentee relationship. A student with a mentor is opening themselves up to gain structured feedback. The growth of those in a mentorship is higher than those that do not take part in one, with pay increases reported earlier in the job. Another beneficial strategy for students to employ would be to gain some real-life experience in the position that they plan on working in. This allows them to expose themselves to the reality of the workplace and remedy inaccurate expectations. This can be done through internships. Students perceive that internships provided them with an increased business contacts, better knowledge of the market, job market that is, and greater job satisfaction. Interns were reported to have earned higher salaries, a whopping 9.3% higher than non-interns, and experienced higher levels of overall job satisfaction than their non-intern counterparts. So as the research suggests, the strategies of mentorship and internships will help ease the transitions of students between academia and the workplace.